Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Today is Warcraft Monday, and I'm going to be reacting to World of Warcraft Dragonflight Human Paladin Part 7, Rupee Life Pools. Yes, made by AzerothDan. If you guys want to check out my previous reactions to other, Dragonflight World of Warcraft gameplay done by AzerothDan, remember the playlist card is going to be at the top here. Just click on it and be able to access them. If you want to check out the original video as well as AzerothDan's YouTube channel, the links are in the description below. Yes, part 6, A Purpose Restored. Sebalion and Rathian are vying for leadership role of the Black Dragonflight. It's going to be a contestation of wills, of trust, of experience, and of adaptability, if I can say that as well. Things have changed, ever since the dragon aspects and all the dragon kind have returned to the Dragon Isles, and they have new enemies to face up against and old enemies to face up against, in particular the primalists. And it's just going to be a very challenging situation to finalize, who is going to become the leader of the Black. And I'm still siding with Rathian because I know him, but Sebalion in part 6, A Purpose Restored, he really showed his leadership qualities, he really showed his experience, and I am starting to see him also as a possible, leader of the Black. And I just need to know more about him, Sebalion. I need to know more about him. I need to know about his past and, how has he contributed to anything, anything or everything within Azeroth in terms of defending the planet. Because primarily I think he's only been protecting his brothers and sisters of the Black Dragonflight. He hasn't really involved himself in the, the political and, conflicts that happen on Azeroth. Because I haven't seen him in any cinematic. I haven't seen him, being discussed about him in any kind of situation. So, I'm relatively new to this particular character, Sebalion. I guess I'll just have to wait and see what happens with that situation. And Alexstrasza is, very happy, very pleased that there are some Black Dragon eggs still alive or still kicking, and they've returned to the life pools. The life pools itself has reactivated its energies, and they have now coalesced into the old stone, the Rupee old stone. So yes, Alexstrasza is happy. Her purpose and her flight's purpose has been restored. And let us continue on from there. 3, 2, 1, go.
Next steps. The Green Dragonflight requires your aid now, hero. My sister's daughter and her flight have entered the Emerald Dream in an attempt to empower their own Earthstone, but we have heard nothing since their slumber began. Seek out the centaur that rule over the unnatural plains. You may well need their connection to the land and its spirits if you are to rouse the Greens. They are a proud and territorial people who do not suffer insult lightly. Speak with our ambassador and he will prepare you.
Wow, okay, so the Green Dragonflight, they don't have Ysera, but they have her daughter, who I'm assuming is now the de facto leader of the Green Flight, right? And that's good. That's really good, because I was, asking myself, like, who is leading the Green, since Ysera is in the Shadowlands, and I don't see her coming back anytime soon, So, it's good to see that there is still a leader within the Green Flight, and it's Ysera's daughter. However, I don't know her name. I don't think I've actually seen her. Hopefully we'll get to see her soon.
2 of the Oath Stones have been renewed. 3 more are needed if we are to have any hope of reclaiming our aspectral power.
So far, it's the green and the... No, not the green, sorry. The red and the black old stones that have been reactivated. We still need the bronze and we still need the green and the blue, right? Yeah.
And stopping Razagath.
I agree. You know what? I do agree, but I feel like we've got something outstanding still. Hang on a second, did I miss something? Did we do that dungeon? I don't think we did that dungeon, did we?
Dungeon? Which dungeon?
We did.
Oh yes, I remember. I remember now, sorry. Yeah, it was that time when Alexstrasza was fighting against Razagath, right? And the hero, Atraxis, had to fight against, the elemental, primal elemental creatures that have been summoned by Razagath. And yeah, he was fighting in this place with ice and rock formations and stuff like that. And yeah, he was fighting here, and AzerothDan did say that there was a dungeon here, and he would come back here later. So yeah, I guess now is that time.
Not do the dungeon, okay?
We safeguard the isle.
Let's do the dungeon first. Ruby Lifepool's Primalist invasion. The Primalists have torn their way into our home. We were not prepared for such an intense attack. Several got through. One of our own Draconid ventured in to follow them, but he has not reported his findings. I fear the worst. I will stand guard. No more shall breach these walls while we draw breath, but you must stop those who made it inside. Go. And we can get a 270. Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. Is this guy, what's his name? Meildrussa? Yeah, is Meildrussa a Dragonid or a dragon spawn? Because he has I think he has 4 legs, right? So he's a dragon spawn that's just supersized. Like, he's big. He's, got big muscles. He's got a big, appearance compared to other dragon spawn that I've seen, actually. Yeah, interesting.
Oh yeah? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay, cool.
Stand firm in your duty.
Alright, let's I didn't get the quest. I got too excited about the rewards. I seek this. I seek loot. The Ruby Life Pools. Investigate the Ruby Life Pools. Fantastic. Let's just have a little read here. As the ancestral nesting grounds for the 5 flights, the Ruby Pools is a sacred place. The Red Dragonflight, whose charge is to nurture all life, protect these pools, and the future of all dragonkind held within them. However, Razagath and her Primalists have come to steal what future away, and infuse their own powers into the sacred pools. They must be stopped for dragonkind to thrive. And we've got Meildrussa Chilwer, Warn, Kukaya, and Kairaka.
Wait a minute, Meildrussa. That kind of sounds like a red Dragonflight, dragon, Meildrussa, right? Alexstrasza, Meildrussa. Yeah, it kind of sounds like it. So you're telling me that there is a red dragon flight dragon that has turned coat and is now supporting the Primalists? Wow. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know who the other person is. I saw another name there, but I could not recognize that name. But I did recognize Kairaka. Yeah, Kairaka is here, and it will be good to see her again.
Let's see.
Alexstrasza charged us with protecting the life pools from the Primalists. I pray they have not infiltrated too deeply. Ensure the eggs are safe and eliminate any threat on these sacred grounds.
I think the shaman said that they were... Oh,
I like how Major Domo says, the Primalists. Every time she says it, she says it with this disgust and this anger behind it, like the Primalists. Celestra.
Here they come. Okay, cool.
Is this a Juggernaut?
Primal juggernaut. Look at these pools, the infusion chambers.
Oh man, people here are dead. A lot of dragon spawn. Wow. You guys were overrun.
We got the ruby drakes. All dead here. The primals beat their way through.
Meildrussa! She must continue her work. Allow them no further.
There are a lot of eggs here.
Give me something to interrupt you with. Shield was on it. Still on cooldown.
Like seriously. Look how many eggs there are. That means the eggs that we're seeing at the top of this mountain is not the full picture. It's not the true picture of how many eggs, you know, the dragons have. The dragonflights have, you know. Because I've always assumed that these guys were at the verge of extinction. These guys are in bad times, you know. They have a low population. But here they are. There's so many eggs here. And I suspect that these dragon eggs belong to the red dragonflight, right? Or maybe it's also the other dragonflights, I'm not sure. But they kind of look reddish or dark reddish in color, yeah.
Interrupt that. She'll wing it down.
I think you got a good team on
The
you.
eggs, the infused eggs.
A good team with
nice.
you, AzerothDan. Very good team. I think.
No ice shield for you.
See, yeah, Meildrussa. It sounds like a Dragonflight member. Wait, what does it say here? Meildrussa leads the primalist infusion efforts in the Rupee Lifestone. Her fervent belief is that she is protecting young dragon eggs from the influence of the Titans and cleansing them from the... What? I can't really... It's so small. From the sense of order magic. Okay. She will stop at nothing to fulfill her calling and return the eggs to what she believes is their natural state. Okay. So she believes that, you know, the influence of the Titans is wrong and they should go back to what dragons used to be as primalists, as, you know, proto-dragons. And she does not believe in the teachings or in the ways of the dragon aspects. Okay, interesting. How did she come to this conclusion that, you know, the dragons of the dragonflights are an abomination, or it's wrong for them to be this way? How did she come to that conclusion? What made her switch sides like that, you know? What made her believe that the dragon, you know, kind should return to their natural state? Like, did she not trust the Titans? Did she not trust the dragon aspects? What made her shaken in her trust for, you know, the dragon aspects? I'm just wondering about any of that, because I always consider these dragons to be very loyal to the dragon aspects. You know, all the dragons of all different colors, you know, they're all very loyal to their dragon aspects. However, this one is unique in where she has now betrayed and she is supporting the primalists. And, you know, the the primalists are also supporting her and her endeavor to, return, or should I say, convert the eggs into primalist whelps, if I can say that. Yeah, it's interesting.
Meildrussa Warren leads the primalist infusion efforts in the ruby life pools. Her fervent belief is that she's protecting young dragon eggs from the influence of the Titans and cleansing them from the strain of the order magic. She will stop at nothing to fulfill her calling and return the eggs to what she believes it's their natural state. Right. It's enemies to the side. Got a big guy over here.
So I guess these guys who are, making some sort of enchantment on the eggs are trying to infuse primalist energy into them. Okay.
That void zone. All these additional enemies that were floating around. That's all good. When you're doing dungeons like this, all XP is good XP, right? Some over there, we've got like a boss type of character over here. Defire Draga.
Wow, even a Dragonid has betrayed the dragon aspects and is now supporting this dragon. What's the name again? Meildrussa? Yes, supporting Meildrussa in her endeavor. Interesting. Wow.
What's this guy doing?
And you know how the primalists feel about the dragon aspects and the dragonflights. So I'm quite surprised that they're working together like this. This particular red dragonflight dragon, as well as the dragonid and the primalist Kairaka, working together in this mission of infusing primalist energy into the whelp, into the eggs. So yeah, it's quite surprising, because they're always talking about, oh, you guys are abominations, you are wrong, you're not supposed to exist. They have this belief, this fervent belief that, the dragon aspects are wrong. So yeah, it's quite surprising.
This hunter. These silly hunters. Although it is quite easy to fire off a stray arrow. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Collect that gold, AzerothDan. Don't let anything by.
Steel barrage.
That is a big boy. 2 blades, and he can jump. Wow. But he's almost there.
Meildrussa, I have failed.
Let us see this traitor. Show yourself, Meildrussa.
Here she is, Meildrussa.
My allies
Traitor.
sacrificed themselves so that I could return these eggs to their natural. You will not interfere.
Wow, her allies. Huh. Okay.
Got a funny way of dungeoning. A warrior just charged straight in there.
Interesting. She's not turning into a dragon. Usually that's what happens, when you face against dragon aspect dragons, you know, they transform into their true selves. But she's sticking to a humanoid form.
A lot of whelplings.
And like that, she's gone.
Solistra.
Celestra! Major
Now
Domo!
that you have secured the pools below, I require your aid above.
Okay. Hop onto one of these drakes. Kukaya. As Primalist forces assault the ruby life pools from all sides, it falls to Kukaya and her blaze-bound lieutenants.
Life pools are in grave danger. A powerful Primalist is attempting to burn all the nesting areas. You must clear them to get to her.
This
I
one
will
right
keep
here.
watch from above while I confront the dragon who is leading this assault.
It forced the Kukaya and her blaze-bound lieutenants to capture precious eggs
Save as many as you can!
from overwhelmed defenders, all while spreading flame and havoc as they go. There she is.
That's a cool name though. Kokaya Blazehof. Sounds cool, really.
Let's get her lieutenants then.
Primal elements. Which one's this? Is it Primal Flame? I can't remember now.
Oh, that ain't good.
Well done. You have secured the first pool. Now see to the others.
Next one's over here. You gotta watch out for that big blast.
AzerothDan, the leaves are in the way. We want to see the action. Thank you.
Keep clearing them out. Do not let the Primalists desecrate this hallowed space.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
Primalists.
I probably should have kept that.
Wow, it seems like they have everything
Out of
under
trouble.
control here.
Hey guys, how's it going? Everybody alright? Cool? Good. Another one over here.
Almost to the master of these minions. Hurry onwards, champion.
There's a final one over here.
I think after this battle they need more security on the life pools. They need a lot more dragonid,
Save my divider. Oh crap!
a lot more dragons
Another
to
group
come
coming in.
here and just defend this place.
The last pool is safe. She is exposed. Attack that primalist before she can
I guess
summon
I'll use this now.
Attack that primalists.
Apart from that, I think we're good. Now we're going over here.
Good
Which
job,
one's a
guys.
shaman?
Good
Shaman's
job.
fine.
There's Kokai.
Let's get it.
I will honor the sacrifice of my allies and burn through you myself! Erupt with their power!
The ritual of blaze binding.
Wow, Kokai. What a voice.
Fire, consume my enemy!
Whoa. Is that a fire boulder? Rotating blaze. Oh, okay. Oh, roaring blaze. I think that's what it's called. Okay. Wow.
Oh, the stunner.
And to the flame!
I think DPS has got it under control.
Man, primal fire is no joke. Even Atraxius is getting some.
By the flame!
He's being cooked here.
Fire, consume my enemy! And to the flame!
But Kokai is almost dead.
He almost died.
Fire, consume now!
Beautiful.
Goodbye, Kokaya.
Alright, so we got the final boss now.
Monster! I protect these life pools. No!
Celestra, are you okay? Oh no. Escape, run away, or do something. I don't know. Just don't die, Mojodomo. Please.
Celestra taking some damage.
Oh, Kokaya, I'm not Kokaya. Kairaka flew away. Come on, Atraxius, get to her. She needs help.
Oh, that's a lot. Waves and waves of elemental storm.
Yeah, but he exposes himself. Like he's standing still and just activating the magical ability. And yeah, you know, you can just take him out when he's in that kind of position.
Here with a thunderclaps. Done and done. Another group over here.
Oh, Meildrussa looks like she's being burned. Or she's still burning, like there's fire all around her. Oh gosh.
Beautiful. Not so beautiful. Gotta wait till my shield's off cooldown, guys. Somebody leveled up, congrats to them.
Your false queen cannot stop us.
Oh, she left. Meildrussa left. Okay, she's okay.
We are the truth.
Kiraka.
Kairaka has arrived. Wait. Did she just drop that person out of her body? That was funny.
Kiraka and Urquhart roam the skies above. Oh, I don't have time for that.
Oh, this is Urquhart. Okay. Not what I expected. I thought you were another Primalist dragon.
I'll read that at the end of this.
Wait. Does that mean you guys are going to defeat Kiraka here? Oh man, I thought she was going to be with us for some time. But if this is where she's going to die, then, you know, no, there's no other better place.
Hopefully there's no tail swipe. Bit of the old flame spit. Probably be a good time for some bloodlust.
Come on. AzerothDan, come on. Atraxius.
That was already about it. I think by the time I typed out last.
Goodbye, Kiraka. Thank you. You were really entertaining. And you were cool. Really. It's gonna be a bit sad, you know, now that you're gone. Because I like Razagath, but I also like you. Like, when you first came into the picture, you were really cool. But now you're gone. Okay.
I think it was almost dead. What? Green? A green item?
Champion. The life pools are safe for the moment, but the Primalists are still a threat. We must be vigilant, lest we be caught off guard again.
What's wrong with your neck? Major Domo, are you okay? What did Kiraka do to your neck? Oh, you keep, you know.
Alright, everybody cool? What's wrong with your neck? Where's this going?
We serve life.
Would you like to leave the instance? Okay, let me read this out first. For those of you that are interested. Kiraka and Urquhart roam the skies above the ruby life pools, coordinating attacks on the shrine below, while also taking out any interfering dragons. If left unchecked, they burn the life pools to the ground and blow the remaining ash away in a cleansing elemental storm. Not anymore. Alright, cool, let's get out of here.
Our fire cleanses.
Take me all the way to the exit. So we're going to hand this quest in. This quest will actually give us a reward. I don't know what I want though. I mean, I guess 276 from 246 is pretty good. A 276 from a 226 is probably the way to go. Ruby whelp shell.
The Isles have awakened.
Our home will bear the wounds of this assault for years, but we are strong. We will endure, and the eggs we save will bring about a bright future for us all.
Continue to serve.
Okay guys, that is it with World of Warcraft Dragonflight Human Paladin Part 7 Rupee Life Pools made by AzerothDan. Yeah, I was quite surprised really. The life pools are not just, you know, that top structure, you know, that we see every time when we reach the life pools. You know, extras are there, the eggs and the dragonoids and the dragon spawn, you know, tending to the dragon eggs on the top of this mountain. There's actually a basement where they keep a lot more eggs, you know, that are not shown in public on the top. So that was quite interesting to find out. And also what was interesting is that there was a dragon of the red Dragonflight, Meildrussa, who decided that she was going to turn coat and she was going to support the Primalist cause. And I'm also quite surprised that the Primalists, you know, accepted the help or the allegiance of a Dragonflight, because you know how they feel about Dragonflights. They don't see them as dragons, they don't see them as their equals, they don't see them as people or as dragons. They just see them as abominations, as something that is wrong. So for them to actually accept the help of someone that they consider to be wrong, is quite interesting, really. That means they are adaptable in how they'd want to wage war against the dragon aspects. They are willing to take help from anyone for as long as they support their cause of the primalist supremacy over the Dragon Isles. That's very, very important to find out. And Meildrussa, how she turned cold, how she came to the realization, in her own mind, how she decided that the Titans and the dragon aspects, this type of order is wrong, and the dragons should revert back to becoming proto-dragons, the way of the primalists. I need to know more about that. Like, how did she come to that decision, really? When was her faith and her trust in the dragon aspects shaken? Because like I said before, the dragons are very loyal to the dragon aspects. They're very loyal to their queens or their kings, the dragon aspects. And I've yet to actually really see a dragon, betray the dragon aspects until now, until what I've just seen right now with Meildrussa. And yeah, she tried to infuse primalist energy into the dragon eggs and, have dragon primalist whelps roaming around. And yeah, luckily Atraxius and other people who were accompanying him put a stop to that kind of situation. And yeah, Kairaka is no longer with us. She was a very powerful proto-dragon or primalist dragon, and she had the control of elemental fire, primal elemental fire, and yeah, she was amazing, really. And her lieutenants were also, kind of cool. Also, they used fire, and what was her name again? Kokai. Yes, she used fire as well. It was also quite interesting with her fire abilities, summoning these fire boulders to roll down at Atraxius and his allies. So yeah, that was quite interesting. And yeah, really, I'm going to miss this evil character, Kairaka. She was cool, really. I'm wondering if there's any other primalist like her out there, and who has the same sort of viciousness in terms of being meticulous in destroying the history, the culture, the very being of the dragon aspects, like how she did previously with what was that place called again? I forgot what it was called. Was it the Cradle? I can't remember right now. But there's a lot of lava spewing on that land, destroying the infrastructure, destroying the culture. She even tried to erase any notion of the dragon aspects and the dragonflights in the various forms of literature and statues and all other forms of information gathering. She tried to clear all of that out to make sure that their history is erased from the Dragon Isles. So I'm just wondering, is there any other primalist dragon who is also just as determined as Kairaka in destroying the very essence and the history of the Dragonflights? Yeah, I can't wait to see, new enemies coming from Razagath and her allies. But yeah, this was cool. This was really, really nice. Guys, that is it for tonight. Thank you, AzerothDan, for another good part 7. And guys, remember, if you want to check out the original video as well as AzerothDan's YouTube channel, the links are in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos. And I'll see you guys next week. Okay. Good night.